What's up, guys? So since we're getting a new JoJo update, I thought it would be a good time to do the JoJo units only challenge again. All right, so let's do it one time now, and then we'll do it again when the new JoJo units drop, and we'll see how OP the JoJo franchise is in All-Star Tower Defense. Here we go. Also, let me know, guys, what would be a good idea for a 500k sub co-unit from JoJo? Comment it down below. All right, first up on our roster, we got the one and only Speedwagon, of course, guys, the most goated money units. All right. Next up, the only JoJo 7-star, surprisingly, guys, is actually Diavolo. I'm kind of surprised that there's only one JoJo 7-star in the entire game. That's about to change, though. Don't worry. All right, next up for our slow unit, we can't use Blackbeard because he's not from Gojo, so we're going to be using Savon Master for Sunburn, Slow, and DPS. All right, we're going to rock out with Jotaro over Heaven for our Time Stopper. All right, we're getting a few. It's kind of hard to pick the next few units, so I think we're going to go with Patriot. And honestly, there's not really a good last option. We could go with Dio, but I think our best bet is actually Yoshiga Kiryu. He actually has some pretty insane DPS. All right, that's not bad at all. So I think we might have to go with him. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not really a good last JoJo unit to bring. So I guess we're going to be rocking in with, actually, you know what? Who cares, man? We're going to bring Dio over Heaven. Why? Because it's freaking Dio over Heaven, guys. Also, Dio over Heaven blessing when? Like, it's about time. All right, let's go hop right into it. All right, so we don't really have the best of air units, so I think we're just going to stick with regular mode. Some people ask me to do solo mode, but again, it's kind of hard to compare because sometimes there's no air units in the challenge. And solo has air units. All right, let's get this started. All right, I think our best strategy for now is we're going to start off with Speedwagon the GOAT. Yes, sir, guys. Get ourselves moneyed up. You guys don't understand how nice it is to not be playing on my new to pro because let's just say, guys, having 3x makes your life so much easier. So let me know down below if anybody needs 3x game speed and what should we set the light goal for the game speed giveaway. Let me know down below, guys. All right, now, honestly, I think the best DPS unit that we have bring in this whole roster might be that unit, guys. I'm actually kind of surprised. Now, I'm hoping I didn't miss any big JoJo units. I don't think we did. I just wish there's like a JoJo bleed unit or something. I just feel like, honestly, maybe JoJo's a little bit underrepresented in this anime. I mean, in this game. I feel like we have better bleach units for sure. All right, you know what? Let's YOLO it and start off with Dio over Heaven. Is he the best starter unit? Honestly, he's not that bad. Dang. All right, and he has cheap upgrades too. Hey, we'll take it. So let's go place a Dio over Heaven up here. Get him to be able to take out those powerful units. See how much he's popping off. Look how cool his effects are too, guys. Dang. Dio over Heaven kind of cracked out, and he also does have that holy element. So hey, depending on what you're on, maybe you could use him in raids. Not really sure about that one. Now, you can use him in gauntlet mode, but the problem is people have learned that Boa Hancock is just way better. So all right, here we go. Let's go get some more upgrades, and then we got Z Smash. Wow, really cheap and makes the AoE nice and big. Dang, man. Dio over Heaven kind of low-key popping off. 21,000 damage. Hey, we'll take that, guys. For such an old unit, and for a unit that's mainly based on his ability, not bad at all. So a couple more upgrades for a little bit more damage. Look how cool that effects are. Dang, guys. This is All-Star like a year or two ago, and it's still popping off. Dang, guys. Let's go. All right, it's time for us to give a little bit of love to Speedwagon. Let's go max them out real fast because a lot of the units we're bringing are a little bit pricey, especially if we want to max all of them out. Oh yeah, also guys, we're missing a slow unit and we're missing a buff unit. So I'm kind of curious to see how far we can get. I guess Sunburn is technically a slow, but it barely counts. Let's be real. Wow, somehow Dio is just holding the fort, smashing everything. Nothing's getting through him now that we upgraded him a little bit. But if you take a look, guys, this Z Smasher upgrade, nice damage increase, but 75k, definitely pricey. So that's why we're maxing out our Speedwagon ASAP. All right, here we go. Bang and bang. We got our Speedwagon maxed out, getting us tons of money. So let's go get ourselves a Z Smasher upgrade right here. Now, Dio over Heaven is actually one of the few non-canon units in the game, which is pretty crazy. So here we go. Z Smasher. I think that made his AoE a little bit bigger, guys. I'm liking that. All right, some more damage upgrades. Dang, I didn't realize they must have buffed his damage because low-key, this is better than I thought, especially for a 5 SPA. I'm not saying it's good, but like, considering how old of a unit it is, Hey, we're starting to pop off a little bit. Dang, man, dang. Now, I'm not going to get Ultimate TS quite yet. All right, we'll wait a little bit later in the video for that one. But for now, let's go get our thumbnail popping off. So let's go quickly place down all of these units. We'll have Dio Over Heaven as the centerpiece. All right, there we go. Put JoJo Over Heaven next to it. Maybe Diabolo there. All right, we got one more person. All right, the Patriot, a little bit. I don't know, man. He may be probably like the least cool of these units. I like how we have like freaking Diabolo and boss units, and then we have like some random guy from part 2. I mean, I love Caesar myself, but like compared to Over Heaven and Jotaro Over Heaven, dang. All right, well, we'll see though. I'm betting Joe, Lynn, etc. are gonna be busted OP when they drop. So I really can't wait for them to drop. I hope they drop soon. I'm really hoping the update's Friday, but it might be Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. All right, we got a ton of money saved up, so let's go sell Dio. Yeah, I hate to waste money like that, guys, but it is what it is. Let's go check out our boy the Patriot next. All right, oh man, he's letting enemies get through. Yikes, man, yikes. Let's go upgrade this guy in the back because this is getting a little sus. All right, here we go. Come on, man, you got this, bro. All right, here we go. 2.69. Take out the powerfuls. Man, that 7 SPA is not hitting. That's crazy low. All right, Dimension Portal. Now he's single target, but hey, 3 SPA. All right, now this is the nice thing about him. His SPA actually goes down. Look at that. It goes down a little bit every time, all the way down to 2.2. Now, unfortunately, I just don't think that's quite fast enough. Yeah, you're going to see there's a lot of enemies getting past, which kind of sucks. But he does have this cool ability, Armor Bust. All right, so I'll showcase that ability real quick. Hopefully, we're not going to die when I use it. But basically, what Armor Bust does is it stops the enemies from reaching your base, which is pretty sick. So here we go. Look at that. Stops enemies from reaching your base. And, you know, let's go get some DPS down because I don't want to accidentally die here, which honestly probably will happen. Yeah, let's just go smack some of these Dios down because I'm not trying to die right now. All right, let's let those guys catch up. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. The Patriot, he's kind of only there for his armor bust ability. I do believe it's not a global cooldown, so hopefully we get that back. Otherwise, I kind of just made a big mistake. Yikes, guys. All right, next, let's go check out our boy Savon Master. Now, I'm gonna place him a little bit farther back. That way, we don't actually have to sell him. All right, here we go. He actually is a pretty sick unit. He starts off with Sunburn, which is super OP, meaning you can basically multiply his damage by 7. So he's effectively doing right around 10,000 DPS with AoE, which is crazy good. All right, let's get him some upgrades. Look at that, guys. His first upgrade gets him all the way to 53k, and that costs about 7k. That's pretty good. Savon Barrage, now he has a really nice AoE cone. All right, with all the bubbles, there we go. 546, and Sunlight Lenses is amazing. Full AoE attack, guys. 1.59 plus Sunburn, total doing around 10 million every I don't know, 20 seconds or something. Plus it does slow the units down a little bit as well, which is pretty useful too, I'm not going to lie. All right, next up, let's go get our boy Jotaro Over Heaven. Now I'm gonna place the Jotaro Over Heaven back here. All right, he gets some good damaging attacks, but look at that AoE, guys. He is one of the smallest AoEs in the game. Maybe I should do a smallest AoE challenge. Oh man, yeah, guys, comment down below who has the smallest AoE, not counting like single target units. I think this guy's up there. Like, look how tiny that is. All right, Heavenly Guidance. Wow, okay, it just got bigger. Now Time Stop, pretty good upgrade, pretty okay damage too, plus the holy passive. All right, Ultimate Time Stop for the max upgrade. Not bad DPS, guys. That is one thing people don't know, and plus his Time Stop is goated, and he actually has Ultimate Time Stop, which is the same as Dio's. So look at that. I think it might be worse than Dio's though. I don't remember, but something like that. So he's actually a really good unit. So I'm pretty hyped to use him. But the problem is he is a manual time stop unit because he's a double ability, which is a little bit annoying, but we will get used to it. All right, next up we have our main DPS unit, guys, Diavolo. Now Diavolo also has bleed, making him a complete goated unit with some pretty insane stats. There we go. All right, bang, Teleport Fist Barrage. Look at that, guys. Some serious bleed damage. Now, he is a little bit pricey at, oh man, like 5 or 6 million to max, which is a bit unfortunate, but his DPS is also pretty crazy. He's one of the best bleed units in the game, but as you can see, guys, he is a unique unit, meaning you can only place one, which is slightly annoying, but you know what? Considering how OP his ability is, it is not that bad. Now, we are going to try to use his ability. Hopefully it doesn't ruin things for me, but hey, I want to showcase the ability before the end. Now, his ability does have a global cooldown, but you can use it multiple times, which is pretty nice. And I think the global cooldown is based on the enemy or something, so you can just buy, resell him, something like that. All right, I don't entirely remember, but it's something like that. I remember you can kind of do that in Gauntlet. I don't know, we'll see. Special move to race. All right, there we go. Now what it does, it teleports all the enemies backwards, as well as also time stops them as well. All right, however, you can use Dio first and then him. That does work, except it won't time stop again. It'll only teleport them backwards, so that's pretty cool. And he is probably the highest DPS out of any of our units, guys, because bleed is just a pretty insane effect. 5/8, that's really crazy, guys. Really busted OP, doing like 15-20 million a hit. And considering at wave 50 they're only having like 50k, we're doing pretty dang good, I'm not gonna lie. So now it's time for us to start getting serious with this challenge. And to get serious, we're gonna have to be bringing out our big gun DPS, which is actually Savon Master. Now he is a little bit pricey. It's gonna take us roughly eight-ish waves to max him out, but it's totally worth it. All right, because getting everybody sunburned is going to give them that little bit of slowness we need to actually hit the units and not die instantly. So overall, pretty sick unit. And we are going to go get ourselves some time stops as well. Just placed. I believe you need 4 of them placed if you want to have infinite time stop. But again, it's a little bit annoying because you kind of have to manually do it. And plus, you have to upgrade him quite a few times to get the time stop. So it's definitely a little bit on the annoying side. But it is what it is, and I think it's kind of worth it because his DPS, you know what, not bad. It would be better, obviously, if we had like a better orb on him, or if we actually bring a buff unit, but there is no JoJo buff units that I know of, so we can't really use those. All right, one more wave to max out Savon. All right, here we go. Sunlight lenses. Everything should now be sunburned to death. All right, looking good, looking good. All right. Looking really good. Honestly, his effects are pretty clean as well. I think we're going to go dump some money into this guy because he's not too bad DPS. But I do want to get a Dio over Heaven maxed because Dio over Heaven is going to be useful. So let's get a Dio over Heaven maxed. He's actually pretty cheap at like 900k. That's not too bad for his DPS. Actually, I think Jotaro is probably a better unit overall, but it is what it is, guys. We're not really too strapped for cash, so I'm not really worried about it. But hey, any DPS is nice. Now, I guess he does do more DPS, but the thing is, Dio does have a better SPA, so it's closer than you think, but it's still not great. But it looks like we're doing pretty well, so I'm going to go turn off the attack effect so we can actually see. Now, our goal is wave 80 plus, considering we have no slow unit. If we had a slow unit, I would hope for 100 plus with a buff unit too. So, like, maybe, for example, I'd probably drop these 2 units for utility units like slow and buff. But unfortunately, this is the JoJo only challenge, and that would kind of be cheating. So didn't want to bring a non-JoJo unit. All right, here we go. We're gonna get some serious good DPS now. Let's go. Now we're really popping off. Now our damage isn't that crazy. It's gonna take us a while to max out our damage task at this rate, but it's not too bad so far considering we're only on wave 63. All right, here we go. Let's get it started. Bang! There we go. Some more DPS popping off. Everything's getting auto-clapped right now, which is pretty good. I definitely think there's a good shot at wave 80 or 90, maybe? Honestly, wave 90 would be impressive with no slow units. All right, a little bit extra money left, guys, but it looks like they are starting to kind of get through. I do want to get another Savon Master, though. I think that might be the best use of our money. So I'm going to get Savon Master all the way maxed out, but placed a little bit higher off. Mainly so everything gets sunburned at the start. And plus, honestly, this isn't that bad of DPS, considering he is full AoE. So I think he's probably our best DPS unit out here. So let's go get him maxed out. Hey, wave 70, we're not doing too bad. Honestly, everything is still a one-shot kill from just him. So can't complain there. All right, here we go. Let's go get this guy maxed out. But it looks like we are starting to have a little bit of struggles right now. Enemies are starting to get through. So I think we're gonna have to try to time stop the best we can. However, time stop isn't gonna be the most effective, I'm not gonna lie. Because time stop works best when you actually have slow units. But we're gonna give it our best shot. All right, bang. 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 Oh, wow, this actually works pretty good, guys. If you have 4 of them, you can, I think maybe it's actually only 3 of them. But he's pretty easy to get perfect time stop with, dang. Wow, Jotaro over Heaven's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And bang, there we go. Yeah, honestly, 3 might be all you need. If only there's some way they could set it up so auto works with multiple abilities. Dude, I would be so pumped for that. That would be goated. I messed up. I needed this guy. There we go. Honestly, we're doing okay. We just need 3 more waves. Now, honestly, with Diavolo and everything, we should be able to get those 3 waves. But we will have to see. That was a waste. right, bang. There we go. And there we go. And all right, that didn't work. All right, I really messed things up, but that's okay. It's not really a big deal. Wave 79. There we go. So far, so good. Nobody's really making it through, so we're chilling. Actually, maybe we're not chilling as much. Oh man, they're starting to get really far. Wave 80, but we are on wave 80 with no slow units, so I think we're doing pretty good. Please drop a JoJo slow unit, and I will be happy. This challenge would go a lot smoother. There we go. Wave 81 though, respectable, but not really good. I'd say wave 100 plus is pretty good. I'd say wave 110 plus is pro. All right, there we go. Okay, looks like we're starting to have some troubles here. All right, we're gonna switch to 1x real quick, because I think it's time for us to start time stopping on these ones rather than the ones in the front, because we're really struggling right now. There we go. And there we go. And come on, get them. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's getting sus. But hey, it's a pretty respectable wave though. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. All right, I think it's time for Diavolo. All right, there we go. Oh, I messed it up. I was supposed to do Diavolo second. I just completely wasted ultimate time stop. I feel so dumb. It's all good. It's not really the end of the world. It definitely is a little bit annoying though, but hey, wave 86 isn't too bad. And again, we get one extra wave from Funny Valentine. So let me go make sure we have a Funny Valentine ready to go in the back. All right, we got Funny Valentine ready to go in the back, so we should be chilling. We actually might be able to ultimate time stop. Nah, it didn't work. All right, I think it's time for us to armor bus. There we go, wave 88. All right, we're gonna go sell a time stop real quick. Get that popping off. Honestly, we might even be able to sell Diavolo. Let me try that. It's gonna be risky. Oh, it does work. There we go. We got Diavolo sold. All right, time stop. That didn't work. Oh, I died. Almost wave 90, guys. Not bad at all. So there you go, guys. JoJo units only with no slow and no buff can get up to 90. Pretty dang good, guys, if you ask me. All right, let me know down below what challenge video I should do next, and check out the next video on your recommended. I know you'll like it. It should show up right in the middle of your screen.